Oh, shit. What's up, guys? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net on a very humid Friday morning. I'm actually at my first job doing this video, and let me get down, okay? And let me show you what I have, what I'm doing. This is probably the last day that I will be at this big warehouse job here in the DFW area. But I'm here live shooting a video because I can't face the building. But let me show you what I'm removing really fast, because I'm grabbing. I mounted this camera on the flatbed that I'm using. Check this out, okay? And I'm gonna shoot a cool video in a few minutes. But look, it's 80-pound bags of cement. There's 24 of them, and so far I have loaded about 5 of them into the trailer. And what I'm gonna go do, I'm gonna go straight to Home Depot. So I want you to stay tuned to this video, because I'm going straight to Home Depot. I'm gonna give them away at Home Depot. Okay, guys, so let's say hi. Brandon, you are first. Hell yeah, what's up, guys? Bulldog Power Washing, what's up? Roman, OC, Orange County reporting, guys. California is on board. I got Tennessee on board. Welcome to the video, guys. Doing a live video right now in the DFW area. I'm getting this black and white coming in and fading in, because every time I walk up or walk back, it's fading in and out. And what I wanted to talk about is really making money for the future of your business when it's in the winter months. Of course, business is not always going to be the same year round, okay? And business is always going to change. And you know what? I'm gonna change this camera angle. I'm gonna change this camera angle because I can tell it's going all over the place. I'm gonna mount it somewhere else, and then I'm gonna sit down. Hold on one second. Okay, that's what I'm doing right here. Okay, here we go. And one of the most important things is that a lot of people tend to make morning, guys. Junk Guys Tucson, what's up? Enrique, what's up? All around junk. Are you located near Austin, planning to move up there? I have a guy in Austin, but let me know if you need business, because we're always busy in Austin. Here's the thing. A lot of people realize that we make a lot of money in junk removal, and what we do, we tend to live a different lifestyle, okay? A lot of people realize that we don't live check to check anymore. Once you start doing junk removal, you start realizing that check to check is not a daily thing that you're doing anymore, because you actually have money in the bank and you have actually money in your pockets. It's just the problem is that a lot of people tend to spend as much money as they make, okay? Hey Art, what's up? They tend to make more money and live more of a lavish lifestyle because they're making more money, of course, okay? And good luck. If you can kind of like put a little message down there so I can repeat it. LOL, just sat down. Yeah, I just sat down. It's kind of telling. Look, you see the cement bags behind me? Look at that shit. I got 24 of those. I got 20 more left. I just got a load, and I'm done with this warehouse. I'm charging $400 for 24 bags. Look at them. Look at them. Shit, no, I shit you not. I'm gonna load those. I'm gonna load those into my trailer, and I'm getting out of here. Okay, so and I'll do the video a little like this. Hold on, just like this. Okay. So here's the problem: is that people go out, and before they started junk removal, they're making an amount of money every month, every week, every 2 weeks. They were making $800 or $1,000. So they got used to living a $500 a week income. Profitable income coming into their house. Now they're making $2,000 a week doing junk removal. So they started a junk removal business, and now they're making a lot more money in junk removal. Okay, and what they tend to do is spend more money, and that's normal, guys. The problem is you're spending more money, you're buying more vehicles, you're buying this, you're getting t-shirts, you're getting magnets, you're getting business cards, you're trying new things, you're trying new SEO techniques, you're adapting someone else's ways of marketing, and it's costing you more money, or you're deciding that Ricardo's doing these videos, hell, I'll go buy me a $400 GoPro and try it too, but you're expending more money. And here's another thing is, and I always talk about this, when I go to a restaurant, I never look at the menu, I just order what I want, because I always have that money in my pocket. I don't have to worry about buying something and not, yeah, sure, Brandon. Okay, guys, so we got Brandon. He's coming over to Dallas next week, he just said. And yeah, you can come spend the night at my place, dude. I have an extra bedroom I don't use anyway. You might have to sleep next to Polo. No, I'm kidding. So what happens is people make more money and they spend more money. They live a better lifestyle than they're not used to, guys. And here, yeah, there's more money in the stuff that you get the job. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So they were living this lifestyle of making $500 a week. And then all of a sudden, they're making $2,000 a week doing junk removal, okay? We're just going to give a quick example, okay? They worked at AT&T. We're getting a paycheck of $800. After taxes and everything, they're making $500. In junk removal, we tend to make a lot more than that. We make $500 in one day. But let's just take it that we make $2,500 in a week. And out of that $2,500, $2,000 of it is profit. Okay, $2,000, you're actually going to physically grab it and put it in your pocket. But out of that $2,000, most of it is cash. Most of it is cash. $2,000 of it is cash. Out of the $2,500, $2,000 of it cash. But see, what you decided to do is take your kids out to dinner, and you took your girlfriend out to dinner, and then you took your wife out to dinner too. And what you ended up doing was going out and spending more money on tires for your trailer. Even though they need it, they just didn't need it today. They needed it 2 months from now, but you bought them then. And you decided to get a new iPhone because an iPhone is going to help you innovate your business and get you more business. And you decided to get a camera, a GoPro. You spend another $400 on a GoPro because you think it's going to help you innovate your business and move it along. But all this time, that $2,500, that $2,000 profit is going down to $1,500. You bought a new phone, it's going down to $1,000. You bought a GoPro, it's going down to $700. You took your kids out to dinner and your wife out to dinner, it's down to $600. Instead of putting regular unleaded, you're putting now premium unleaded, and you're spending out of the $600, you're spending now you got $550. You're spending more in gas. You tend to buy new shirts and t-shirts for your business. Now you're down to $400, and then you wonder where your money is going. Why it has left your hands so fast? The reason is you're spending more money, guys. You know. That's what happens. I saw that. Who wrote that down? You get LiPo. You buy LiPo batteries, used printer ink, old phones, sky's the limit. You know, and it's natural instincts that a human being will spend the money that they have to spend. They seem to have like $20 in their pocket and they think to themselves, let's spend 18 of it and save $2. And that goes back to junk removal. We're the same way. We're natural. We're human beings, guys. We tend to do the same thing. We make $2,000. We're going to spend $1,800 and save $2 of it. Or I know people that make $500, $600 in a day and they spend $700 in a day because they think they have it, but they really don't. Overall, the one good thing about junk removal is that you're not living check to check. You're living week to week now. Instead of day to day, I'm living months to months. So here's the thing about it. I can remember the days where I lived check to check every 2 weeks. So I was living every other 2 weeks to every two weeks. And by the time I got that check, it was gone already. I had a couple of $100, and that's all I could do. I wouldn't go out to eat a lot. I wouldn't go out with my girlfriend and do a lot of things with my girlfriend. I tended to stay home and save whatever I could save. That is called living check to check. After your mortgage, your car payments, your insurance, all that bullshit, your girlfriend going out and all that stuff is over, you tend to have an amount of money that's not equal to what you should really have, guys. That is living check to check. I, on the other hand, live 6 months to 6 months. It will take me 6 months to go through money, and then I need 6 months more of money. So that's different from living check to check. If you can live 3 months to 3 months, that's even fucking better. Oh my God. Living 3 months to 3 months really takes so much stress out of you. It takes so much, you can sleep much better. You're able to do so many more things with your family. You're able to buy so many more things. But when it gets cold, I'm going to tell you something. When it gets cold in other parts of the country, that's when you're going to run into big problems. Here in Texas, we don't run as cold as it would in Boston, New York, Chicago, big cities like that. We're not gonna miss that weather. We're not gonna miss that season. We're gonna make money regardless, and the reason is, guys, we don't get as cold as other states do, okay? We stay to a minimal of about a temperature that is able to minimize our temperature so we can work at that temperature, you know what I mean? And people still call us. But I'll tell you one thing that makes a whole difference in my business than someone else's new business, okay? Good Junk says, is that what you make of it? You have positive thoughts about your company and you will remove, yes, of course. Yeah, great point there. You gotta be positive about your business, especially in these cold months. I'm gonna answer this, Edward, in just a second, okay? You have to be able to establish the amount of money that you collect during these months that are cold, so you can live through them and make the money, and you can be positive doing it, okay? You can be able to be profitable during these months and be able to survive and not be struggling going check to check again. I'm gonna answer a question. I see someone came up here. I don't know who this was, but let's see who it is. Should a business owner make a budget for business expenses? And Matt, how much should be put aside for equipment and expenses to keep your business running successful? What percentage of income? Okay, that's great. Okay, that's gonna vary also. Edward, great question. One of the biggest things is how much money are you honestly gonna make, okay? If you're in the software business and you're making 100 CDs and each CD costs you 1 penny, and every CD that you sell it for $100, the margins are incredible. Of course, the margins are just going to be extraordinary. You can spend without even knowing what you're really spending on it and how much you're going to save for your business, okay? As a business owner, knowing your margins are going to be very, very important for your business. Knowing how much you're going to make per job. Okay, for instance, if you go to a job and you make $100, know how much you spend on that job. If you spent $20, $10 to get down there, another $10 in gas or expenses, you made $80. So your margins are incredible. You're at 80% margins, okay? If you can keep your margins at a high level, then you're able to know how much to actually save. Now, if you read any financial books, anything about finances, you will always know that a regular business will spend an amount of money per employee. Okay, so 10% usually goes to your whole, okay, get this, this is like a common thing. 10% goes to your rent or your lease. 20% of anything you make goes to your employees. So how much percentage goes to your business, goes right back into your business? You don't have that number until you actually find out the margins that you make per job per month, okay? So let's say I make $1,000 in profit in a month. Let's just say that. How much of that should I put back into my equipment? How much should I put back into my expenses for my job or for me pocket? Let's say your margins are 80%. You've made $800 profit. I personally would put $500 back into my business and another $300 into my pocket. That's how I look at business. Now, people are going to be totally different. Maybe their margins are large. I know one of my friends that spends a lot more on employees than I do. On one job, he'll spend $200 to $300 on employee. On one job, I spend $80 per employee. So there you go. Guys, it really depends on what your margins are and what your profit is. So it's a number that I can honestly not give to you. I would go about, out of $1,000, I would put $600 back in my business, another $400 into expenses and, you know, pocketing the money and whatever is left over. But it's up to you. It's up to how much you make. You know, your margins are very important. You got to know. If you don't know your numbers, then you don't really, honestly, you need to be in another business. Don't be in junk removal. take some classes in finances. Hell, I don't know. Let me read some other comments that came over our board really fast. Good items. Okay, good Junk USA. The items that you get at the job will make your retirement, make sure they... Yes, that's another thing. Of course, everybody knows that in junk removal, you're going to get cool stuff and you can resell it. That's just profit right there. Sorry about that. You can take that money that you make and pocket that money. I used to do that all the time. I used to pay my employees, and everything I resold on Craigslist or resold at garage sales right in my pocket and put everything into my business. My business really doesn't need a lot of stuff right now, so most of the money I can pocket it, you know what I mean? Plus, my margins are ridiculous right now. Julio Pulio, in the landfill, they charge me $300 full truck. Can you help me with... Woo! Wow, that's a lot of money. Julio, how can I compare myself to you, brother? I'm paying $50 for that whole dumpster to be full. How can I compare I mean, Jesus Christ, if you're paying that much, I'd have to charge $1,000 every time I drop this off on someone's property. You got to find a cheaper landfill. Julio, here's one for you. Have you ever thought of renting a huge 40-yard dumpster and dumping inside the dumpster? It might be cheaper. Good Junk USA. I got all the skills and I don't know how to write or read junk. They want to charge me 5G for my website. Oh, before I used to haul junk, I worked at Pacific Galleries Antique Auction, Antique Mall, biggest in the West Coast. Geez, not jizz. Jizz. So it's smart to know your expenses and overhead costs to determine budgets. It's in the numbers. It's always going to be in the numbers. It's always going to be in the numbers. You have to know how much you're making every month and how much you're going to spend every month and how much your margins are. So here's how it works. You made $10,000 in sales. How much of those sales did you profit? Are you at 20%? Are you at 40%? Are you at 80%? Out of that $10,000, you cannot know how much you're actually taking in until you get an average amount of profit margin. If you're at 50%, then you made $5,000. Out of that $5,000 profit, you're putting that in your pocket, or you're going to spend $2,500 of that in all your bills. That's just an expense you have to do. What do you do with the other $2,500? Do you put it into your business? Do you put $2,000 of it into your business? Pocket $500 for games and whatever you want to do? Or do you do $1,000 into your business, $1,000 into your pocket, and $500 into next month? It depends. Your expenses, how much you budget. Find out what your margins are. Just get an average number. If you're making 60% margins, are really good. My margins are incredible. People don't believe it, but I say fuck y'all. Okay? Good luck, Junk USA. Yeah, but you got to know what you're looking at. And for me, I know exactly what the hell I'm looking at when it comes to everything. Of course, guys, when I show up at a spot, and y'all have seen me do it before, I've done live estimates on board. I mean, I've done these things. I show up to a big property, there's trash all over the place, and I know exactly how to price it. I don't know why. I just rarely mess up on these estimates, and when I do mess up, I tell y'all about it. It's about all knowing that you can go to a job, take a look at all the junk and price it immediately. Owners love that shit. I've told y'all that in the past. People realize that when you give an estimate that quick, that you know that you're a professional, you know what you're talking about, and you know that the job is going to do properly. There's no reason to show up to a job estimate and be totally clueless of what you're doing. Okay, good Junk USA, my boy Junk. My boy from Junk out came up 5 pounds of gold with 7 trucks, brand new clothes for a order. Holy shit. Lucky. Guys, I'm hoping that at the end of months, at the end of a week, that you do make money, that you do have enough to spend on yourself, but spend on your equipment also, and that you're making margins. I think it's really important that you do that. I think that you has to be done that way. Pikes Peak, what's up? Good luck, Junk. 65 a ton. You can make money off of that. Yeah, you can make money. Brandon, your mini dumpster should be the same color as your other stuff, dude. Don't go away. You have uniformed already. Drop and go dumpsters has been uniformed as a lime green, so keep it lime green. Don't go away from that. You're already uniformed, brother. Lime green just screams at people on the highway, on the streets. Keep it the same color. Don't go away from it, okay? Guys, I'm hoping that this video really helps y'all out. You're in Stockton, California. Good luck. Damn. Edward says, comes down to experience and trial and error to make good quotes and bids on job sites. Of course it does. Of course it does. As you go through the seasons, as you go through the months and the weeks in your business, you're going to start realizing you're going to get really good at this. You're really going to know how to make money. You really know how to get estimates. You're going to get good at this. Don't falter. Don't get nervous, especially when you're in front of a lady doing these estimates. Be firm with the price. Go out and just shoot it out. You know what I mean? Just shoot it out of your mouth. Anyway, guys, I hope this video helps y'all out. I got to load this. I got to go give this away. But I want you to stay tuned in the next 45, less than 1 hour. I'm going to be done here in 10 minutes. I'm going to take my time. And then I'm going to drive straight from here to Home Depot, and I'm going to run another live video. I'm going to charge this phone. I'm going to run a live video. I want y'all to look at this. I'm going to give this stuff away to anybody who wants it, okay? And I'll be advertising. I'll say, hey, you want it? It's free. It's free. So you're going to see something really funny, but I'm going to record it for my YouTube video, and I'm going to shoot it live. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Don't forget, if you love these videos, subscribe over there. On the left side, check out my other videos, and stay tuned in the next couple of weeks. The 2019 Dallas Summit will be registration on the link below. We will be linking it in the link below. The 2019 Dallas Summit is a summit for information about your junk removal business. It is a summit for you, helping you out. Hold on. Hello, how may I help you? It's for tomorrow. Yes, I saw that on the schedule. Yes, let me get a hold of your drivers and your movers, and then I'll have them call you. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Guys, realizing that margins and that your business will help you build a future is a very extraordinary thing. Be good with your business. Do the things that are right. Come to the Dallas Summit, the 2019 Dallas Summit. You will learn so much about how to run a business, how I've done it. You'll learn about my journey. You'll learn tips and tricks to get more, to get this phone ringing. You'll learn. Okay, guys? I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Adios, Ricardo.